It's a city in a garden. It's dominated by Chinese. It's the third richest country in the world. It has 4 official languages: English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. This is like another world.
Hello, I'm in Singapore. This is my awesome host and she has a beautiful name, Stephanie. Now she's going to introduce the Singaporean breakfast.
Soft-boiled eggs. So this is the typical breakfast: soft-boiled eggs, toast, and coffee or tea in a food center. So I'm going to try to do this without screwing up. So this is soft-boiled egg. So as you can see, it is a little runny compared to a hard-boiled egg, and then you just scoop up the rest of the stuff, and then you add some pepper and this black soy sauce, which is savory. So there are 2 ways you can eat it: either dunk your toast in like that and eat it, or you can just drink it. So which would you prefer?
I think I'm going to dip. I think drinking egg is seems a bit weird to me.
So you can either eat it like that, or you can just drink it.
Oh yeah, for the record, we're in the botanical garden in Singapore, which is free.
Yes.
That's nice. Thank you, my dear, but I'm making a video. You can move. Maybe I should talk to him. Are you him or her? If you put out your tongue, it means you are a girl. Let's see. Tongue? Okay, a boy. Oh. What's your name? Wow.
See you later, alligator.
It's raining again, so we sought shelter and we have a nice view. This is a fish, like a submarine. I really like the way Stephanie put it. She said Little India is a sanitized version of India, because here in Singapore everything is well ordered and clean. I found this comparison really nice. It's funny because once you walk around the corner of the main street, you end up here in these smaller streets, and it looks so different, not that nice anymore. Chimes. It was a Catholic convent, but nowadays it's used for commercial purposes. Here you can see the skyline of Singapore with the Fullerton Hotel, the street which will be used for the Formula 1 race. Here you have the theater, National Art Gallery, Supreme Court is the UFO looking like building, and my very lovely host, Steph, the durian looking like theater. Exactly, and then the big wheel. This one is the National Science and Art Museum, ArtScience Museum, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, with a famous ship on top or whatever. Yeah, and here the water spitting lion. We are walking over the Helix Bridge. which is supposed to resemble a DNA string. We're running for the sunset. Behind the scenes. This is the skyline of Singapore at night, and the light show is going to start soon. So it's my third time that I'm going to see this. And down here the Louis Vuitton building. Sparkling one.
Hi. Hello. We're live on the ground, literally.
Yes, to watch the next light show.
Do you need some light? We're all sweaty because we ran all the way here from MBS.
But we made it. It should start in a few minutes. And we're excited.
Check it out. Yeah, my light did nothing. What the hell?
This is Arab Street, and the street parallel to Arab Street is Haji Street. Our guide called it the hipster district of today because it has so many Instagram-worthy picture spots. Picture session for all the people. I joined a free guided tour by Monster Tours, and he told us that only 1/3 of the area of Singapore is like inhabited or like consists of housing, and the other 2/3 is parks, water, like rivers, lakes, and other stuff. So actually, it's not that crowded as you might think. And on the other hand, they want people to get more children. So average is 1 child per family, which is not enough, and they are trying to encourage people to have more children. But on the other hand, they're having the space problems, so they cannot just bury people, but they have to be burned in order to save room. So Muslims, they cannot be burned, so they have to bring the bodies outside or just bury them for a short time. This is the selfie coffee. Here they take a picture of you, or let's say you take a selfie of yourself, then they print it on ice cream and you can eat it. So you're literally eating a sweet face. Ha ha. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it just looks like a wall, not like a building. It's so slim. I'm in Gelano, fresh frog porridge. This is fresh frog porridge. This is a frog. I think there are 3 frogs inside. And the consistency is a little different, but it tastes quite okay. It's just a struggle to get the meat off the bones. And apparently there's not so much meat. The porridge is really nice. And after this I will be stopped because it's so hot. So this is the place where I just had the frog porridge. And it's so hot. And I'm full. It was so much. And it was good. Although I don't like the work to get the meat from the bones. But meat itself is good. So next stop is ArtScience Museum. I'm in the ArtScience Museum. The exhibition is called Future Worlds, where art meets science. I'm on a flower slide. Woo!
This is so entertaining.
Wow. Go through.
There's about to be a crash.
Oh,
It's going under. Yeah.
I just painted my little plane. I'm going to scan it now and hopefully it will show up here. So here you can scan your sketches. Wait a second. Disappointed because it was much more about art, less about science, and there were just so many people who just wanted to take the pictures. And the descriptions on the signposts outside each gallery was nice. There was a scientific explanation, but it's not what I came up with when I entered this gallery. In the description it says that you can experience the gravitational waves that Einstein predicted, but I didn't know how. Like how can I? Which LED light or what? How are they represented in this room? I have no idea. And there was no explanation. So it was just people walking through, taking pictures, posing, and you had to move because otherwise you were in somebody else's pictures and they would complain. So yeah. That's not what science should be about. It should not be about taking pictures. So yeah, they should just cross out the science part and just call it selfie museum or picture photo shooting museum, and then it would be much more appropriate. I'm in the gardens by the bay, and there seems to be nobody here. It's different to be here during the day. Yesterday was just dark when we arrived here. This is the way to the casino, which is free for foreigners, but it's not free for citizens of Singapore, because the government, they don't want their citizens to gamble, so they have to pay an entrance fee, and since there are more foreigners than citizens in the casino, they're allowed to smoke in there. Normally people are not allowed to smoke because the government wants to protect their citizens from the smoke, but they don't care about foreigners. I'm not only leaving my very nice host Stephanie, but I'm also leaving Singapore and furthermore Southeast Asia. So I'm on my way to Colombia, and it's going to take 35 hours.